Wow. So here is my trip across Windhoek from one side to the other. So we start at a massive shop called Metro, and up there you can see Kleine Koop, I think it's called, which is the most outlying suburb on the southern side of Windhoek. Now we turn up Auwes Road, which takes us to the north. I've sped it up to stop it from being boring. So here, that's the turn off to the church. If you watched the video of us visiting a church, that gives you an idea of where we are. And we continue up here. And then up here, we've just gone past the turn off to our house. And we're driving up Hosea Kotaku Drive now. So that is the turn off that we would take to go to Nets. But we're not going that way. We're continuing to go north. We come up to Sam Najoma Drive, which is a big crossroad in Windhoek. Now to the right is the city centre of Windhoek. So we're now sort of, well, it's not really the middle of Windhoek itself, but that's like the CBD. That on the left, that big building is the new Home Affairs building they're building. Some palm trees, which make this road look quite pretty. We come up to, I think that's Mahatma Gandhi Road. And now we are entering the northern industrial area. So we live in the southern industrial area, or just off it, and this is the northern industrial area. On the right there is Namib Mills, which is one of the big employers. Obviously, there's a lot of employment in the industrial areas. Now on the right is the Namib Brewery. To the left here, you would go to Chinatown. So you can see Chinatown's not in the middle of town, it's out on the edge. That there is the power plant, where we get our power from when we're not getting it from South Africa. And here is the northern end of town. So we have now reached the northern end of town. But we're not going to finish there. Instead, we're going to turn left and cut in a little bit. That's taken us basically from one end of Windhoek to another, but obviously you only get to see a little bit of what's on the road on either side. So this trip I was actually taking was to drive someone from those shops down in the south of Windhoek, where you can bulk buy food, all the way to the very northern side of Windhoek, where they live. On the left here, you can see some of the informal settlements that have formed. And the person that I was giving a lift to lives in one of these informal settlements. So now we're turning into the settlement that they live in. You can see a bunch of shacks built out of corrugated iron. They call it zinc here. So this is the main road going through this area of settlements. And then we turn up into the settlements itself. There's a mini mart and a shebeen, which is like a pub. This is at double speed. I would never drive this fast over this road. So you can see. And this is the end point where we were headed. So that's the house that the person lives in. Alright, thanks for watching.